Welcome, Grab Shiny. My name is John, and this is Would You Rather. So a lot of people do stuff like this, where it's a this or that type of question, and it's just a fun way to get to know people. If you like Zach to do it, or if you would like Nick to do it, or if you like Alex to do it, I will make them do it, or I will ask them to do it, and we can learn a little bit about them too. So let's start. Would you rather be rich or be famous? See, having money is nice. It is. And I can pretty much do things I want to do. I guess I'd rather be rich because being able to just chill and play my video games without being bothered too much. And luckily I can do that on YouTube. And granted, you could be famous on YouTube, but I think I'd rather be rich. I'd rather have money than be famous. And most people agree with me. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, what's next? Death by electric chair or death by lethal injection? Lethal injection, of course. That's not even a... I don't want to die by being electrocuted. That sounds awful. If you saw a gang beat up a stranger, would you rather call the police but they don't get there in time? Intervene and save a life but take an equally horrific beating? What would I rather do? I'd rather intervene. I'd rather save the person right then. What would I actually do? I don't know. Probably call the police. That's what I'd probably actually do because... But what would I rather do? I'd rather intervene and save his life. But I'd like to wish I would do that. I've never been in that circumstance, but I wish I would do that. So I'm going to go with that. And most people agree with me. In an unlucky survival situation, would you rather go swimming with sharks or go swimming with alligators? If I have to die, I think a shark, because an alligator does that weird shit, right, where they drag you under the water and drown you before they eat you. And a shark's just like they bite you and then you kind of bleed out. They don't really drag you to the bottom. Like, it's not like an awful drowning situation usually with the shark. You just bleed out. So I'm gonna go with the shark. Yep, most people agree with me. See, I'm on point. I'm part of the mainstream, guys. Would you rather every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage? Every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. Well, both those are amazing things because Nicolas Cage is fucking awesome. I love Nicolas Cage. I don't love, Ghost Rider's a little weak, my friend. Con Air's good though. Gone in 60 Seconds remake's pretty good. I ain't mad. You're alright. And you know what? Nickelback gets a lot of shit. Nickelback started okay, then they just kind of kept making the same songs. I'm gonna go with Nicolas Cage. I'd rather have Nicolas Cage. Most people agree. Would you rather be extremely unattractive? Well, that's already happening. Or is it? Let me know in the comments. What's up? Be extremely attractive and have a hand that smells perpetually like poop. Well, fuck that. I want to be unattractive. I don't want to... Oh, wow. I guess most people would rather just have a poop hand, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to put up with that. So, like, I'm playing with my beard all the time in my video. Just imagine just shit just all up in my face, just constantly. I can't put up with that. Would you rather walk barefoot in a Lego factory, walk barefoot on hot burning coals? Well, just the fact that I'm in a Lego factory sounds awesome. So I definitely would rather do that. I know the hot coals thing, apparently you can walk across pretty easily without getting hurt. And Legos do hurt your feet a lot. I used to have a lot of Legos and I used to leave them around poorly. But I'll go with Lego factory just because I'd like to go to a Lego factory. Yeah, most people agree. Would you rather catch your male best friend sleeping with your mom? Wow. Nick, what the fuck? Catch your best male friend sleeping with your sister. I guess sleeping with my... Because, like, that's my mom, man. You don't sleep with my mom. But my sister is, like, a grown-ass adult. So, she can be with whoever she wants to be with. So, I mean, and if it was my male best friend, like, that would be weird. And it would be gross for me to see just because I don't want to see my sister like that. But Nick's a good dude, so I'd be okay with that. Or Alex or Zach. But I say Nick because Nick's the OG best friend from way back when. So I'll go with that. Yeah, most people would too. Your mom is just weird. Don't do that. 1 month of distress. Would you rather be forced to walk around for an entire month without pants, or shed all your hair for an entire month? No pants or shed my hair. I walk around without pants. I mean, like, if I can wear boxers still or underwear of any kind, like, it's not really gonna matter much. I mean, in reality, like, most people, particularly like if you're a girl or a woman, you barely wear pants that are longer than your underwear anyway, and people are not bothered by it. So People might be a little bit more grossed out by my hairy ass legs, but I think it's more acceptable to walk around without pants than have my hair just be shedding constantly. Shedding's gross, and just not having hair would be weird. I'd look like a totally different person. So I'll go with that. Would you rather live until 80 in poverty, live until 40 with riches? See, so like I discussed in the first question, I would like to be rich. I would like to have money, but at the same time, I've learned through my short adulthood that I've been living through so far that money is not everything, and money will not make you happy. I've been financially secure for a while now, and it's not all that, you know. Money does not make you happy. However, this does not discuss happiness or sadness. I really don't particularly want to live until 80. I imagine you start getting to the point where like you barely know who you are anymore. But at the same time, 40 is really young. I guess it depends on what they consider poverty, right? Because the poverty line is like 36 million in America at the moment, which is still pretty decent. Like I know it's really fucked up, but I make less than that, and I'm doing okay for myself. But if they mean like true poverty, like barely making enough to make it through the week, or being homeless, I don't want to live like that. So I'm gonna go with riches. Yeah, most people would too. Would you rather be an excellent singer or a superb writer? I don't really care about singing. Like I like to listen to music sometimes, but I don't really aspire to be a singer. I'm gonna go with a writer. I used to like to write a lot of things when I was in elementary school. I don't do it much anymore. Like I write some of the scripts with the help of Zach and Nick and Alex, but they're not really that complex. I like to write like little reports on films and stuff, but like I don't really write fiction much anymore. So I'll be a writer. Oh, most people disagree. Would you rather die on the Hindenburg or die on the Titanic? Let me Google what the Hindenburg is real quick. Okay, so the Hindenburg was a blimp that blew up in the sky. I didn't know that, but I know what the Titanic is. Titanic sunk. I guess I'd rather die on the Hindenburg because it's a blimp, it's flying, it's cool. Blimps are just cool looking in general. Titanic's a ship and then I drown and freeze to death. That sounds awful. I'd rather burn to death on the Hindenburg. Most people disagree. I'm gonna say that that's because the movie skewed it. They want love on the Titanic. I'm good. I'll just burn to death. Would you rather be deaf or be Amish? Now this is a totally weird question because these two things are not related at all. My wife is deaf and it seems awful. It sounds, that's a funny word to use. It is just awful all the time that she can't hear and she has to have these hearing aids, and I'm sure they're really bothersome for her. They hurt her ears. But Amish people work really, really hard and back-breaking type of labor, and I really can't do that anymore. I've had a couple surgeries on my extremities, and I really can't do that anymore. But I really don't want to be deaf, especially if it means like hearing aids aren't even gonna help type of deaf. Like, I don't even know how I would deal with that, so I'll just pick being Amish for now. See, it's just very spread between who picks what. Would you rather have a stylist do your hair and makeup every day, or have a fashionista like Junko pick you a new outfit every day? I'm not big on how I dress. Like I just sort of like pick whatever graphic tees I have and wear basketball shorts, and sometimes I might put on a pair of jeans. You know, that's just as far as I go. It's as far as I really care about how I dress. But I do, like, I know my hair is a mess right now because I've been growing it out. I've been growing my hair and my beard since I got out of the military in late July. So it looks like a mess right now. But I do like people cutting my hair. It's like a good, weird, like, kind of like ASMR feeling, even though no one's talking to me at all. It's just like the noise and like someone's like pampering you, I guess. It's like a good feeling. Kind of like people who get the pedicures and stuff. Like sometimes guys do it too. Like it's not just a girl's thing, you know. Sometimes guys, I've never done it, but like I always want to because it seems like it's very relaxing. It's kind of like getting a massage. So especially like if they wash your hair afterwards, I definitely want someone to do my hair every day. That would be awesome. Well, fuck everyone. If you could live the movie plot as a character, would you rather experience Ferris Bueller's Day Off as Ferris? 16 Candles is Samantha Baker. Hold on. Let me figure out what happened to Samantha Baker. So I don't know. I read the plot. I think it would be hard. Like if you explain Ferris Bueller's Day Off to me, I wouldn't without seeing the film, I probably wouldn't care about it much either, and probably the same experience with 16 Candles. But because I've seen Ferris Bueller Day Off, and he seemed like he had a, I'm gonna live my life freely and do whatever I want, I'm gonna go with him because that's kind of what I want to do in life, whatever I want. Yeah, okay, most people agreed. But I will check out 16 Candles. Maybe, probably gonna forget about it, not actually gonna do it. But I said I might. Would you rather show your friends and family your entire internet history, live near active volcano? It's interesting how many people agreed with that. You don't want to know what I'm looking up. Jesus. Would you rather be Chepchelios from Crank or be the Transporter? Are they not the same character, more or less? I mean, Crank is like ridiculous and he has to get... So I haven't really seen Transporter in a long time, and I don't remember much about it. But I remember Crank, that man is dying every 2 seconds. And he's living life one moment at a time, but he's kind of forced to do things he doesn't like because of it. So I'll pick the Transporter. Yeah, most people agree. Would you rather be called out for stupidity, admit stupidity? If I'm doing something stupid or I'm wrong, I just want to say I'm wrong. I don't want someone to catch me and say how stupid I am and how wrong I am. That's definitely not something I want. Would you rather only listen to the Beatles or only listen to the Rolling Stones? Here's my opinion. I don't particularly love either of these bands. I know that's blasphemy, but I'm not huge on either of them. I guess the Beatles. I like a lot more of the Beatles songs than I do Rolling Stones. So I'll go with that. Yeah, okay, most people agree. That doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. It just means most people agree. Would you rather stop using YouTube or stop using Facebook? Facebook. I don't even care about YouTube. I mean, I don't even care about Facebook. I go on Facebook to advertise my channel and I post some stuff, but usually I don't even interact with people. I don't even use it. YouTube is my main source of entertainment in the afternoons. That's what I do, watching all kinds of different channels. So I would die without that. Would you rather teach history or teach math? History, of course, because math is so boring. I was pretty good at math when I was in grade school. I don't know. I haven't taken one yet in college. We'll see how that goes. But I enjoy listening to history. I enjoy learning about history. I do not enjoy learning math, even if I'm good at it. I'm not really a fan of it. So history for sure. Oh, it's interesting how most people there's a lot more people that like math than I realize. Would you rather wear only skin tight clothing? Wear clothes that are much too big? Well, in general, I think I already wear clothes that are much too big. And because it's skin tight clothing and not just fitting clothing, I gotta go with clothes that are much too big. But as long as they're not falling off of me, I think clothes that fit you, even if you're because I'm a bigger guy, I weigh 260 pounds right now, or 250. Been hitting the gym, I'm working on it. But wearing clothes that fit, even if they're going over my fat gut or whatever, they still look better than the bigger clothes, because the bigger clothes just make you look even bigger. So you definitely want to wear fitted clothes, but you don't want to wear skin tight clothes. They're just kind of uncomfortable. So I'm gonna say wear clothes that are too big. All right, good. If you were a pirate, would you rather have a pet monkey or a talking parrot? What? A monkey, I guess, because a parrot that talks would be annoying. Probably be repeating my internet history. I don't want that. Pet monkey. Alright, would you rather be blind with amazing musical ability or deaf with amazing artistic ability? Well, like I stated earlier, I don't really care about making music, but the blind and deaf thing, I'd rather be deaf than blind, because if I can't see what's going on around me, I'll probably lose my mind. If I can't hear what's going on around me, it's going to bother me too, but I think I could put up with more with it than being blind. And then I have artistic ability, which can, translate to YouTube and things like that, which is what I really enjoy doing, so I'll pick that. Alright, that was a close one though. Would you rather burp extremely loudly for 30 seconds or let out a smelly, long-lasting fart every 5 minutes? Jesus Christ. Neither? I guess I'd burp. Although that's obnoxious, at least it doesn't linger. I could explain it away with some chronic disease. Would you rather be unable to shower for 2 weeks but have clean clothes daily, or be able to shower daily for 2 weeks but unable to change your clothes? So this is an interesting question, because in the military we do similar situations all the time. Being unable to shower for 2 weeks but have clean clothes daily, that's kind of like being in the field. It may not be daily, but every 3 days or so you might change. Every 2 days, 2 or 3 days, depending on how dirty they got. That's what that would be like, and that was awful because you'd be fucking gross. Being able to shower for 2 weeks is nice, you know, if you could go back every, but for some reason I did not change clothes. I think I could put up with that more as long as I was clean. Because like if I'm in the field, like we would be in the field, as long as I'm clean, I'm okay with that. I can put up with that more than my outward appearance being dirty. Even though the clothes would start to smell a little bit, I think I'd rather that. Wow, and oh, people are fucking gross, man. Although both scenarios are gross. Would you rather eat 50 celery sticks every day, eat 50 Brussels sprouts every day? You know, I don't really care for Brussels sprouts, and celery is just kind of shitty in every way anyway, unless you're like dipping it in something. Then you're just eating ranch that just happens to have celery sticks in it. Let's go Brussels sprouts, because you can usually cook them in like some butter and they're pretty good. Would you rather snort one crushed up Altoid mint spearmint or take a shot of Tabasco sauce? Tabasco sauce, because snorting something sounds awful and sounds like a very painful experience. Tabasco sauce is kind of shitty hot sauce, and that's all there is to it. A little smoky flavor to it, but it's not that bad. I could deal with that. Yeah. All right. Would you rather eat 50 chicken nuggets or eat 6 Big Macs? Chicken nuggets all the way. That's the way to go. Would you rather brutally assault a police officer or brutally assault a well-known gang member? Well, I'd rather do neither if that's an option. I'm not really a violent person. Like, sometimes I get really angry and I feel like I could be a violent person, but I'm really not. Like, even like when we used to do combatives in the military, like, I just hate hitting towards someone. Like, if I could swing my hardest and then like it would go into my hand would go into slow motion as it reaches someone's body. I just hate hurting people. It just really bothers me. I don't know. I mean, if I was put in a situation where I had to do one or the other, in the perfect world, the police officer would be the good guy and the well-known gang member would be the bad guy. So if it was Officer Jenny from Pokemon or Team Rocket, let's just look at it that way, because that's a simple way of looking at it. I would rather beat up the Team Rocket member, and that's all I can say about that. Would you rather be Godzilla or King Kong? This is the last question I'm gonna do, but it's an easy question. King Kong is a 30-foot gorilla, and that's it. Godzilla is a 400-story fucking lizard monster that shoots fire out of its mouth. Like, even when King Kong gets, like, in King Kong vs. Godzilla, gets to Godzilla size through magic and shit, he's still not shit compared to Godzilla in my eyes. So I think Godzilla is leaps and bounds better than King Kong. So I'm definitely gonna go with King Kong on that one. But that's all the time I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit insight into who I am and what I'm all about. And if you want other people on the channel to do it, just let us know in the comments. We'll absolutely get them in here to do it. Be sure to grab the shiny in your day and catch you guys next time. Peace.